Hi, welcome to yoga. Today we're going to start out in child's pose. So you're going to sit back on your mat with your toes together, knees apart, and then you're going to walk your hands out forward, reaching to the front of your mat. And just rest your forehead on the mat between your arms and take some deep breaths in through your nose and exhale out your mouth. You really want to start to sink into this. So if you need to move your knees apart, you can, pushing your hips back and your hands forward. Now we're going to slowly walk the hands over to the right of your mat, keeping your hips back and reaching over to the right. And now we're going to come up slightly and walk the hands slowly over to the left side of the mat. And then coming up slowly, we're walking the hands back to the center. And bringing them in slightly, you're going to needle that right arm right under the left, palm facing up, and then reach your left hand back down, and you can rest your head right on the mat. And then slowly coming back up to center, you're bringing your right hand out, switching sides. You're going to needle your left arm under, keeping your palm facing up, and just rest your head down on your mat. And slowly coming back up to center, we're going to reach forward one more time. Really reaching the fingers forward and the hips back. See if you can keep the elbows off your mat. Just reach the fingers forward. And then slowly now start to walk your hands towards you. Bring your knees back in and you're coming up to kneeling. From here, we're going to start out with our hands on our low back. And it's just a slight back bend. You're putting your chin up to the sky. And just remember to keep breathing. And then bring it back up. And then our next step here, we're going to go to each side. So your right hand is going to come down to your ankle, your calf, all the way to the floor, wherever you're comfortable. And you're going to reach the left arm up. Now, if this is too much, you can go back to where we started, just with your hands on your low back and doing the light back bend. And then slowly bring yourself up. Switching sides, left hand is going to go back to your left ankle or calf and reaching the right arm up. And then slowly bring yourself back up. And to go into a full camel pose, you're bringing both hands back to your ankles and looking up, chin to ceiling. And then slowly bring it back up. From here, we're going to come straight into a table. So that is your hands on the mat under your shoulders, knees on the mat under your hips with a flat back. From here, we're just going to start stretching out the spine. Going to inhale, look up, and arch the back. And then exhale, you're going to tuck your chin in, tuck and round your back. So inhale up, exhale tuck. Bring it back to a flat back. From here, we'll work on some balance. So with that, we're going to start with our right arm extended out, reaching your fingers forward. And then you're going to reach your left leg back, pointing your toes back. You're going to want to try and keep it in a straight line. You don't need to bring your leg all the way up. If this is too foot down for support. Otherwise, you're looking forward, fingers forward, toes back. And then bring it back to the table. Switching sides, you're going to extend your left arm out forward, right leg is back. And make sure you still have your flat back and look forward. And then bring it back to the table. Now with that same movement, we're going to work our abs. So starting back with your right arm and left leg, fully extend it out, flat back. You're going to crunch your knee to elbow, rounding your back, and extend back out 10 times. And bringing it back to a table after your 10th one, and switching sides. So left arm, right leg. Find your balance, and then you're going to crunch 10 times. Knee to elbow, fully extending back out. After your 10th one, you're bringing it back to a table again. This time we're going to step the right foot back and open that right arm straight up. So you're in a supported side plank here. And we're just going to work the obliques a little bit. So same thing, we're crunching a knee to elbow, but this time it is your right knee to right elbow. And doing the same thing 10 times. Now after your 10th one, bring that right leg up, bend the knee, and reach back. Just for a nice stretch here. Also takes a lot of balance. And then release and bring it right back to the table. Switching sides. So now you're going to step the left foot back, open the left arm up, and you're going to do the 10 oblique crunches on the left side. And then lifting that left leg up, reaching back. And then bring it back into a table. From here, we're going to step both feet back into a full high plank. So hands are under your shoulders, stepping back with a straight back. From here, we're going to stretch out the legs a little bit. So we're going to step your right foot forward towards your right hand. If it's not all the way up there, that's okay. Just where you feel a nice stretch and keeping your left knee up. Back to plank. And then your left foot to left hand. Back to plank. And then one more time on each side, but this time we're going to add a rock. So it's your right foot to right hand. And then your left toes are just going to rock you back and forth for a bit more of a stretch there. And back to plank. Last one, left foot to left hand. And then rock back and forth. And back to plank. From here, we're going to raise our hips right up into our first downward facing dog. And then we're going to stretch out the legs a little bit more. So just start pedaling the knees back and forth. Then you're going to rise all the way up to your tippy toes and back down. All the way up, back down, and just do that 2 more times on your own. And then we're going to crouch down. So you're still in your downward facing dog. Hips are in the air, arms and legs are straight. You're going to crouch the knees just above your mat and raise back up. And we're going to do that a total of 4 times. So you're back in downward facing dog. We're going to float that right leg up and then swing it through, placing your foot between your hands. So from here, we're actually going to do some more stretching rather than our balance today. So we're going to lower that left knee, straighten the left toes, and raise the arms right up into a modified crescent. From here, you're going to lower your right hand down in front of you. You're going to turn and bring the left hand back. And then placing your left hand either on your low back or down on your calf, you are looking up to your right hand. Bringing the arms back up, right hand forward, and back up to crescent. Arms are up above head. You're going to lower your left hand down now next to your right foot and turn and look up to the right hand. And then bringing the right hand down with the left. They're both now on the inside of that right foot. From here, you can hold it if you feel a good stretch. You can scoot that left knee back more if you need more of a stretch. And you can even come down to your forearms. back up onto your hands. You're going to shift back into a half split. So you're just shifting back and then reaching forward for those right toes. Shifting yourself back forward, your hands are going to come on the mat in front of you, and you are going to now turn that right leg sideways and come into pigeon. So your left leg is extended back, and we are going to start out coming down to our forearms. Hold it up here. You can rest your head down wherever you feel comfortable. And then slowly coming back up, walk your hands slowly towards you, sitting up nice and tall. So it's just a slightly different stretch here. And then lowering your hands back on the mat in front of you. You're going to curl your left toes. Push yourself up and step your right foot back into your high plank where we started. Slowly lower yourself down to the mat and lift up to cobra. We're going to switch sides now, so curl your toes under, raise your hips up into downward facing dog. We're going to float your left leg up and then swing it all the way through between your hands. So again, instead of coming right up to our crescent lunge, we're going to lower the right knee, point the toes, and then raise the arms up. This time the left hand comes forward, right hand is back, keeping the arms straight. You're going to bring your right hand either to your low back or to your calf, and you're looking up to your left hand. Bringing the arms back out, and then pivoting forward up into crescent. Your right hand now comes down, and you're going to look up now to your left. Bring your left hand down with the right. They're both on the inside of that left foot. And then this is where you can adjust to get a good stretch. You can put that knee back more. You can stay up on your hands or come down to your forearms. And then come back up onto your hands. And now this is when we shift back into our half split. And then shift back forward. Hands are on the mat in front of you. You're going to turn that left leg now into pigeon. Right leg is straight behind you. And we're gonna start out down on the forearms. Just sink right into this one. And then slowly come up, walking your hands towards you. We're gonna sit nice and tall. And then hands back on your mat in front of you. Curl the right toes under. Lift and step back to your high plank. From here, we're gonna slowly lower down. Lift up to cobra. Curl the toes under. Lift your hips up into downward facing dog. This time we are going to step or jump both feet forward between the hands. So straight legs if you can. You're going to inhale, bring it up to a flat back. Exhale, reach for the toes. Slight bend in the knees. Arms are at the sides and just slowly roll yourself up. Now hands are at your sides, standing tall in mountain pose. You're going to inhale, swing the arms up. Exhale, bringing them out to the side, swan diving forward. Inhale, come up to a flat back. Exhale, reach for the toes. This time, I want you to grab each of your elbows and just let your head hang between your arms. Sway back and forth. And then release your elbows, slight bend in the knees, and we're actually just going to come down into seated. So your feet are out in front of you. Sitting up nice and tall. We're going to sit back into a boat pose. So arms are at your sides. You're going to come back so that your legs and your spine are in a V. If you want to stay straight, don't hunch over. So wherever you feel comfortable, then you're going to lift your legs. If this is too much, keep one foot down or place your hands behind your knees. If that's a little too easy, you can straighten your legs. And just hold it and breathe and make sure your abs are in, back is nice and straight. Sometimes I like to pulse my arms. And if it ever becomes too much, just tap a foot down or grab behind those knees for a moment. Take a break. And now we're just going to start to lean back and start relaxing and stretch it out a little bit. So you're going to bring your forearms back behind you. Relax those legs. So you're right here. We're going to do a slow bicycle first. So we're just pedaling the knees, pointing the toes. And then on your next one with the right leg in, you're going to hold that right knee in. Release the elbows. You're going to hug your right knee to your chest. Now with your left hand, you're gonna pull your left knee over, your right arm can be out to the side, and you're looking to your right, left knee is pulled across, or sorry, your right knee is pulled across with your left hand. And then bring it back up. Switching sides, you're gonna extend that right leg, hug the left knee in, and then with your right hand, you're gonna pull the left knee over, and you're gonna now look over to your left side. And then bring it back up. Both legs are now extended out, arms are at your sides. You're gonna take a deep breath in, reaching above your head. Big inhale. On your exhale, you're gonna hug the knees and just rock it side to side. And then I always like this next one. It's like a little massage on my low back. Place my hands on my knees here and just move the knees in a small circle. And then go the other direction. And then you can cross your ankle. If you can, roll yourself up. Otherwise, you're just going to push yourself up into seated. And now we are in our seated position here. Sitting up nice and tall. Hands are on your knees. We're going to take a deep breath in. Exhale, blow it out. Inhale up. Exhale, bring your hands down to heart center. Bow forward. And we are all done. Namaste. Thank you.